Do I have to keep talking about persecution of Christians? Can I tell you 3 stories? Well, let's just focus on this one first. There's 3 horrible atrocities all right, let's just talk about this one first. In Iran, authorities plan to execute a woman through death by stoning or hanging. Let's just go there and read the article, because are you serious? This is the day after Christmas. I'm in such a great mood. Matter of fact, it was my grandson. Yesterday, my youngest son's birthday on Christmas Day, Paul Jr., and he just graduated from Purdue University, so we're just a week ago, so we're just happy for his accomplishments and him going forward. But today, my only grandson, that lives in Seattle, Washington, is celebrating his 5th birthday today, the day after Christmas. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, Iranian authorities plan to execute a woman through death by stoning or hanging. Authorities in Iran, did I say Iran? Iran said Sunday or yesterday, they are again moving ahead with plans to execute a woman who's sentenced to death by stoning on an adultery conviction in a case that sparked an international outcry. Remember this? Remember the woman? Well, they're bringing it back to the table. But they're considering whether to carry out the punishment by hanging instead of stoning. Oh, for what? Adultery. And did she really commit the adultery? And who is she committing the adultery with? Are they stoning them too? Not that I want them stoned. They shouldn't stone anybody. They shouldn't hang anybody. But that's what you get with Sharia law. That's what you get. And what about the law NDAA FY 2012? It's on the president's desk. The president of the United States. It's on his desk this morning. It was passed already by the House of Representatives by a bipartisan, massive majority of voters. After they crafted the bill, they sent it to the Senate. The Senate has also passed it by a huge majority, both Democrats and Republicans. And it's laying on the desk of the president. And here's what the bill says. It says that the President of the United States can authorize by delegation of any military forces to arrest and indefinitely detain any American citizen if just suspected they may be potentially a threat to national security. They can come in and get you without Miranda rights, no due process, no phone calls to an attorney, indefinite detention, and interrogation. What? That bill, does that sound like America? Does that sound like the Constitution of the United States? That bill is on the president's desk right now, waiting for his signature to make it a law. Now, he can veto it. And people are calling the White House. I called Saturday twice. You can call the White House starting this morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to. I'm not telling you to. I'm a biblical preacher. You do what you want. I'm just reporting the news. People are out there. They're calling the White House. They're leaving messages on the White House phone saying, we don't want it. There's even a line that when you call in, tell me you want to leave a comment about NDAA FY 2012. That's if you want to. I'm not telling you to do it. You do what you want. But if you do decide to do it, they even have a line that you can call in and leave your comments that you're very disgusted with this law. Anyway, that's another thing. I mean, that's what's going on here. This lady here is already behind bars. She's serving a 10-year sentence on a separate conviction in a murder of her husband, which she says she did not do. Amid the international outrage her case generated, Iran in July of 2010 suspended plans to carry out her death sentence on adultery convictions. On Sunday, a senior judiciary official said experts were studying whether the punishment of stoning her could just be changed to hanging her. That's how you get treated in Iran. Ahmadinejad needs to step up and say, no, we're not going to do that, okay? Step up and say no. Step up and partner. Be a man. Ahmadinejad, be a leader. Show some power here. Cut the woman free. Pardon her sentence. Let her go. Show you're in charge. Show you have the power of mercy for once. Just for once. Anyway, that's what's going on in Iran right now. And it's just, it's horrible what's going on, folks. It's horrible what's going on around the world. That's not the only place. Let me take you right now to Nigeria, because there's been bombings of Christians, of churches in Nigeria on Christmas Day. 39 people are dead as radical Islamic Muslim militants went through the country of Nigeria, blowing up churches, murdering at least 39 people. Others are injured. It's horrible what went on. This is in Nigeria. And I just can't comprehend that this stuff goes on. I'm looking right now to find the article. What's amazing is that it's not listed as a right now. I mean, come on, guys. This just happened yesterday. How do you pull that? How do you pull that story when we're talking 39 people are dead from? That's insane. I'll have to find it on another network. What? So should Iran hang this woman or stone her for adultery? For adultery? And what about the men she committed adultery with? They get a free pass? How does that work? That's Iran. Stay with me today. I'm going to talk to you about people that are being brutally imprisoned and tortured for their Christian faith. Where? North Korea! With the new leader of Kim Jong-un. It's been going on a long time because of their communistic regimes. It's been going on a long time, folks. It's just terrible. I think I might have found the story. Okay, let's see. Israel will send medical aid to the people wounded in Nigeria. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yahoo News had it buried deep, deep, deep in the ark, in the deep, deep, deep. They didn't want to talk much about it. Israel, though, is sending medical aid to the people, to the Christian people wounded in Nigeria's deadly blast on Sunday that killed at least 40 people, 40 Christians. They blew up 3 churches, bombings across Nigeria. The radical Islamic terrorist group who claimed responsibility for this, said they called this the Christmas bombs. Okay? Anyway, Israel sends medical aid to the people wounded in Nigeria's deadly blast on Sunday that killed at least 40 people, a foreign ministry statement said. Israel's condemning the attacks upon the Christian churches. Israel condemns in the strongest terms that these attacks carried out on Christmas Day and expresses its deepest condolences over the deaths of innocent people. Israel will supply Nigerian authorities with medical aid to help the wounded. The series of bomb attacks on churches during Christmas services and a suicide blast killed at least 40 people. Where? Nigeria. That's not the only place things are going wrong, folks. Let me read to you one more. Let me find it if I can. Got it here. I had it just a second ago. All right, here it is. In North Korea, an email has been written as VOM-sponsored workers are on a boat off the coast of North Korea launching helium-filled scriptured balloons over one of the darkest nations on earth, of communist regimes, of course, which is North Korea. As workers packed the vessels and prepared to leave, they learned that North Korea's iron-fisted dictator, Kim Jong-il, had suddenly died of a heart attack. But while the world speculated about the future of North Korea, VOM's field director said it's business as usual. We're in ministry. We're not in politics. Amen. God bless you. So Christians in North Korea continue to face brutal persecution. Many are imprisoned in labor death camps where they are subjected to starvation and torture. One woman, Sister Yang, was tortured for a month after being suspected of being a Christian, as another woman sitting near her heard her praying, and they beat her with a shovel. Folks, we're living in these days. If you're not saved, send me a personal message. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. Jesus said these days were coming. Folks, they're here.